What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. It's going to be a little loud in here today because the neighbor's mowing his yard and my gardener's over there doing the cleaning up the leaves. Today, we are going to take the 1989 Nissan D21 one owner king cab little bitty truck, mini truck that I picked up for $17.20 out the door after fees. We're going to take it to Maaco. And we're going to see what they're going to charge us to make the paint look good again. I'm going to flip you around and show you what it looks like now. So I'm hoping in this video we have time to get a lot of stuff done. Now the body does have some dings and stuff in it. That is perfectly normal for any vehicle of this age. I am not going to ask Maaco to go through and fix up every single dent and ding. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to ask him what it's going to cost me to just put a fresh factory color, whatever this is, this bluish color paint job back on this truck. The main places that concern me is this rusty looking stuff here. There's some rust on the hood. As you see, it's got some dings in the hood too. There's some rusty stuff on the roof. We got to get all that gone, guys. We need this truck to look nice. Now, once we get the paint job done, and it is going to get a paint job regardless of how much Maaco is going to charge me for it, we're going to have to get the paint job done. I already ordered a carpeted dash mat type thing to go over this crusty dashboard. I ordered 2 matching seat covers so that both of the seats will look the same. And I think that's about as far as I'm going to go. Oh, I also ordered taillights. These taillights are busted. So I ordered new taillights, all right? So that should give it a fresh paint job, new taillights, seat covers that cover up the damaged seats, carpet that covers up the damaged dash, and then I'm gonna call out the on-the-spot detail who came and did my truck yesterday. They did such a good job on the Ram 2500 that I'm gonna have them come out and detail this once the paint and everything is done. I'm gonna have them come out and do the steam clean and really just clean it up as best they can. And then we're sending this bad boy to auction. Now, what I need to know at this very moment is if the battery survived, because I've had the battery on charge all night. I know the video is dark and probably grainy. We'll take care of that in just a minute. Let's flip the, can we get the key? I need to take the key off of the, there we go. I heard the fuel pump, let's see. The battery's bad. Come on, old girl. She's not gonna start like that. All right. Fine, we'll give it a little extra juice. That sucks. That's just an added expense that we're gonna have to throw into this. Batteries aren't cheap, but I'll see if Austin can get me a deal on a battery. Maybe he can find us one relatively cheap. Let's try this again. Fired right up, man. She doesn't sound particularly happy. There we go. That's a little better. We got a stereo system. Yeah, she's running smooth now. She idles high at first and then she'll idle down. Back here though, look at this, we got some Sony Explode. You can't see it. We got some Sony Explode 6x9 speakers in the back, man. Pretty nice. She's gonna be idled up for just a little bit. Once it warms up, she'll idle down. She's running smooth. You know what else we gotta do? We gotta put brake fluid in it because the brake light is on, it has no brake fluid. All right, guys, she's a little loud. All right, she is really loud, so if you can't hear anything, I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead and try to dump some brake fluid in her. There we go. That ought to make her happy. Fresh brake fluid. Now we need to put some fuel system treatment in it as well. So for fuel system cleaner, I'm going to use the Royal Purple Max Clean. I use this stuff anytime I put a fuel system treatment into something. You pop the cap off, it's got this little pull tab right here. I'll do that off camera. And then you stick this little funnel on and in the gas tank it goes. Man, I really think, I could be wrong, but I really think this truck is going to bring some decent money when we send it through Insurance Auto Auctions. I really do. I think we're going to score on this one, guys. I hope we're going to score on this one anyway. Let's dump this in. Let's get on the road and get this bad boy down to Maaco. All right, guys, here we go. Make sure the e-brake is off. The brake light is out. We have no warning lights on the dash at all. You know what? I should probably bring a jump pack with me. Yeah, we should bring a jump pack. I could see myself stalling this thing out. Yeah, I could see that. I could see me stalling it out and and being stuck on the, well, I guess you could always push start it, right? Let's not chance it. Let's bring the booster pack. Let me buckle up. Let's get on the road. All right, guys, we are on the road. Gotta love those Nissan turn signals, right? The clutch is good, man. She shifts like a beast. I love this thing. I don't want to sell it, man. I don't. I have no use for another truck, though, man. You know, I just don't. Fourth gear, and she's just cruising down the road, man. We're gonna get it up on the highway here in a minute. We're already doing 50 on a back road. She's got no issues getting on the interstate, none at all. She's just cruising, man. Look at the steering wheel, everything. Whoops, I'm running off the road there. It's a little gusty today. This little truck catches wind, let me tell you. She catches wind. Look at her, man. She's a trooper. Truck is a damn trooper. Yeah, I got no complaints with this purchase at all, guys. All right, let's get this that's all, folks. Let's get this beast on the highway. Let's get down to Maaco, and let's see if they can hook us up with a decent, cheap paint job for this old girl. Boys, we're on the highway. She's driving straight as an arrow, besides the wind. Straight as an arrow. You probably can't see the instrument cluster very well, but we're doing 60, between 60 and 65. In fact, we're doing 65, almost 70. And that vibration that we had the other day has almost completely gone away. I think the thing just needs to be driven, man. It's been sitting for years. It just needed to get back on the road. We shouldn't be too much further away from Maaco. So this is our first real road trip. We've now driven this thing, well, hell, I don't know. We've had to have driven at least 5 or 6 miles today. We still got a few more miles to go. So let's continue on our way and see if she makes it all the way to Maaco. Well, guys, we're right around the corner from Maaco. Maaco is right over there. We made it. We made it, and better than that, I forgot a face mask, man. I almost feel bad for this. I forgot my face mask. You can see, and by the way, she started on her own without a jump start. I had to go to Home Depot, and you know, Home Depot gives away free masks when you walk in the door. So I ran into Home Depot, grabbed a mask, came back out, and totally forgot about the whole bad battery thing. I stuck the key in it, it fired right up. It started on its own with the interstate battery that's currently in it. So she did it. She did it. We took a truck we know nothing about. Like, we know absolutely nothing about this truck. I haven't even changed the oil or anything. And we just got it on the highway. She cruised 65, 70 miles an hour with no issues. Brakes are good. We got no warning lights on the dash. The temperature's great. This thing is epic, man. Here we go. Let's roll up into Maaco in style here. Come on, truck. Come on, truck. I don't want to miss this light. There we go. We got this. We got this. Oh, he's going to stop in the road here. We better shift. Strong clutch. Very strong clutch, man. Shifts flawlessly. And yeah, I am trying to sell this to you, man, for sure. Definitely trying to sell this truck to you guys. One of you is going to buy it. I know you will. Somebody out there in the Rust Belt or something is going to see this truck and be like, damn, you just don't see trucks like this in that area anymore. Not still in one piece anyway. So I think I'm just going to park this bad boy right here. I don't think this is too bad of a spot, guys. So let's pull the e-brake. By the way, the e-brake works very well. The only thing in this truck that doesn't work is the air conditioning. That's it. Now look, see, keys out. Watch this. Watch this. Gonna put it back in. Hey, Paul. There's Paul right there. Fired right up. Oh, she squealed a little bit. There you go. She's fine. There we go. All right, let's see what Paul has to say. Fingers crossed it's cheap. All right, guys, we just got done talking to Paul, and he went over it, and it definitely needs a lot of work, man. There's a little bit of rust over here, and all the places that have like rust and stuff up here, this is all got to get completely sanded down and redone. So I was hoping, you know, because I'm cheap, I was hoping we'd be, you know, be like a $400 paint job. He said there's just no way he can do that on this. Not if we want it to look right, you know what I mean? If we want it to look right, and not just pass on some crappy job to the next guy. All of this stuff has got to be sanded too. There's clear coat peel all over here. So he said this bedside's got to be sanded, and the rust up there's got to be sanded. There's a lot of work that's got to be done around the body, but he's going to take care of it for us, guys. He quoted me $625 out the door. $625 out the door. Now, do you ever expect a perfect paint job for $600? Never. Not ever, guys. The goal is to make it look good again. You know what I mean? It's not a perfect truck. It's not gonna ever be a perfect truck. We just want to make it look presentable. We want to make it look good. I want it to look good on video. I want it to look good on the auction block. And I want it to look good when it arrives at whoever's door is going to end up purchasing this truck. Man, I just want it to look good. And to give you guys an idea of the color, let's take a look inside. In fact, we should probably go to the other side here. Inside the door jamb should give you a really good idea of what color this truck actually used to be. I had no idea that it was this beautiful of a blue. I don't know how well that comes out on camera, but this dark metallic blue, look at that. That is beautiful. And this is today. That's what it should look like approximately when we get it back. So I'm gonna catch an Uber out of here, guys, get back to the house, and we'll reconvene when Paul calls me and tells me the truck is ready. Well, guys, we're back here at Maaco. It's time to pick up the car. It's been a few weeks, and in all fairness, part of that's my fault. They called me about a week ago, but I was pretty tied up, couldn't come get it. So about a 2-week turnaround out here at the one off of I-240. Come up here, talk to Paul, man. He's going to take care of you, trust me. You can see a lot of people trust their beautiful cars to Maaco. So let's see what we got over here while we're waiting on it to show up. We got an old Firebird sitting over there. That's a clean old car. Right here we got a Monty SS from the 80s. Underpowered at the time, but I mean, you can always put a bigger engine in. Beautiful car. I always love the body style of this. Over here you got, what is this, an old 70s Ford long bed pickup truck, two-tone, looks beautiful. Hail damaged Cadillac CTS right here with the you got those mayonnaise and mustards on them. Look at that. That's something you don't see every day. Look at this truck. Like this 70s Ford right here is just beautiful. Beautiful, man. Makes me think of Thunderhead 289, right? I love this truck. Oh, it's got the projectors. It's got the halos. All right. And then right here you got a Corvair, man. And I love the color of this Corvair. Very unique. Very unique. I'm not quite sure what that color is. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not painted yet. But beautiful car. I love the Corvair, guys. I do. And this is what they called back in the day the poor man's Corvette, right? The poor man's Corvette. Love them. One day I'm going to buy one. I will. Someday I'm going to buy one of these. Then we got a, what is this, an old 60s fastback Mustang right here, right? Look at this, and I love that green. I love this green. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Very bright. Very, very bright color right here. That is a beautiful car. Oh, we got an old Z28 over here as well. Got kind of that old school original brown with black stripes. I like that they kept that brown color, man. Not many people, when they go in for a respray, decide they want to go back with brown. You know what I mean? Today, that's not a very popular color, but back in the day, man, that was it. Brown with metal flakes. Brown with metal flakes. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful Camaro right there. I think next to it I saw it's probably a Caprice. It's got an Impala clone going on with it. It could be an Impala. It's hard to say, but got that bright red, man. Bright red. I like that. That, you guys know that's my color, right? Pulled me over red. That's my color right there. Love this color. Yes, sir. Definitely a nice color. If it is an Impala clone, they did a damn good job on it. I mean, it looks really good. Looks really good. Big dual pipes coming out the back. Very clean. All right, guys. We're gonna, we got a little, is that a Miata? Yeah, it's a Miata. It's a yellow Miata. It's got the ground effects kit over there. I think that's about all the cool stuff they got sitting out here on their lot. I'm just waiting for them to bring that that hardbody over to us, and we can take a look at it. And I'm looking at it right here. You guys probably can't see it. There's another Impala over there, and there's an old school Caprice. Oh man, yeah, the hardbody's right in front of us, just waiting for them to bring it out to us, and we can take a look at that paint job and see how she turned out. Well, guys, there she is. Wow. Man, boy, that's a big change from what she looked like just a little while ago, isn't it? I was probably going to do that snap my finger thing earlier. I can't remember. Sometimes I do. I was probably going to go snap, and here it is, but I got caught up looking at all them other cars. Yeah, man, you know, she's got some dings and dents and things like that, but it is what it is, man. It's just an old Nissan Hardbody, but at least now she's got a fresh coat of paint on her. You know, she looks decent. She does. She looks real decent. Real decent. Like, I like this. Now, back at the house, I got new wheels, new tires, new center caps. I got some things for the interior as well. Seat covers, of course, because those are nasty. Dash pad cover, or dashboard cover, whatever you want to call it. I got new door handles, because that one over there is kind of split right there. I've also got the part to make this, the little knob that goes on here. I've actually got the whole thing, but I'll probably just put the knob on it. Remember, guys, 122,000 miles, so it's relatively low miles. It's idled up a little high because it's cold. As soon as it warms up, the idle goes right down. We took it on the highway here, and we're going to take it on the highway back. Now, I know a lot of you, I also got the tail lights too. I may actually go ahead and replace those. I don't know. Like, honestly, I'd like to get this to auction as soon as possible. It's the end of the month. It's time to move all the cars out. That's what it is, guys. Like, I'm running short on time. Got to move all these cars out at the end of the month so I can bring new content in for the beginning, or for the entire next month. So it's really important to get these things moved out pretty quick. This one, we'll take it to Walmart. We'll have them do the wheels and tires, and I'll do the little accessory stuff. We're going to take it to the Auto Spot LLC for a detail. Although there's really not like a whole lot to do on the interior of this. In fact, you know what? I don't think I'm going to send this to the Auto Spa. I don't think I am. I think we're just going to clean this up. I'll send the Colt to the Auto Spa. This one, I think we'll just put the seat covers on it. Probably change those taillights, wheels, tires, a couple little knickknacks on the inside, and I think we'll be done. And this one will be ready to go to auction, guys. What do you think? What do you think? How much did it cost? It was $625 out the door total. You know, and you remember before this truck had no paint. No paint. It was clear coat peeling everywhere. Rust was showing through in places. Not like real rust, just kind of surface rust. If I remember right, up on the roof had surface rust up there. They got to sand all that off. You can't paint with rust all over. She looks decent. She looks decent. So I think clean up the interior some and get her over to the auction, man, and see what she brings. For now, though, let's get her back to the house. Well, guys, just like I remembered it, she still runs and drives just the same. No issues. I've already been on the highway and off, 65 miles an hour. She cruises, man. She does. Now, the wheels and tires that are on it, I know a lot of you are going to be upset that I'm changing them, I'm getting rid of them. You're probably going to be even more upset about what I'm changing them to. But, we'll see. We'll see what you think of them, guys. I like them, and I think they give the truck a much more original look, and that's kind of what I'm going for with this truck. I really want it to look original. And hopefully when we send it to auction here shortly, she'll do good for us. We'll make a little bit of money. Well, actually, we probably won't make any money on this, now that I think about it. We'll probably not make money on this. I think this one, I won for like 13 something out the door, and hell, maybe it was more than that. I don't remember. I keep thinking it was 13 out the door, plus the wheels, plus the tires, plus the $625 paint job. Yeah, it might be a little hard to make money on this one, but yeah, whatever. Hopefully it still brings a decent amount of money and we can recoup some of it. And as long as you guys watch the videos, well, we're just not going to lose on it. I'm going to get it the rest of the way to the house. Double checking for traffic over here. she actually handles pretty damn good, man. These are bad roads out here. These are really rough roads, and she does very well. She's a good old truck, a little banged up, a little tore up on the interior, but you know, overall, a good, solid running and driving, low mileage, one owner Nissan Hardbody. Well, guys, she made it home. Oh, let's see if I can remember how to pop the hood on this thing. Boy, the Tibby looks good though, right? She does, man. The Tibby looks good. She's just gonna sit out here and get dirty though. Let's see if we can find the hood popper for this. There we go. Look at her, man. Z24. What does that say? Electro injection Z24. What a good little truck, man. What a good little truck. She's not smoking. She's not leaking. She runs great. It really does. It runs great. Well, guys, we got a hell of a hoopty fleet built up here. I can't wait to get the truck down to the auto spa, man. I'm really excited to see how the paint comes out on this. And I actually may possibly already have it sold to a dealer in New York. I hate seeing it go to New York, but the dealer contacted me and he's got an idea for this. I think he wants to rebuild it. Basically, like, restore it with his son so that when his son is old enough to drive, he'll have some drive. So I think that's a good story, man. That'd be a good ending to my series on the F-150 if it does go down that way, and I'm really hoping it does. The Colt, well, we still got to get this thing down to watch JR go. That's the plan, man. I got the dipstick. We'll talk about that later. Actually got 2 dipsticks. I went from not having any dipsticks to having 2, thanks to some of you awesome YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you. I'll be giving those 2 people a shout out that sent them to me. And we got the Z24 Nissan with those big wide wheels. And I just think they're too much. They stick out too far. They're too big. To me, they just don't look right on the truck at all. Then we got the Tiburon sitting over here. She's ready to go, man. I got to get this thing out of here. I really do. Then we got the Jeep, of course, the Wrangler, the 2020 Wrangler. Then we got the 2021 330xi. And then in the garage in the house, we've got the 21 Harley Davidson Road King. I think this is as far as I'm going to go with this video, guys. I think the next video on this truck is going to be, as I said earlier, we'll do the wheels and the tires. We'll send it, get it done. We'll clean up the interior some with some seat covers and a dash cover. And that's it. I got to go down to the AR headquarters house. I got some paperwork for these down there I need to pick up. And then we can start moving these things off to auction. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. That's right. You like my Harley shirt? Yeah, you know, when you buy a Harley Davidson motorcycle, it's like mandatory that you go buy a bunch of apparel that says Harley Davidson as well. I actually love this shirt. It's very comfortable. I like it. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, man. If not, at least hit the thumbs up button for the old Hardbody that came out of hibernation and just sprung back to life and has been running and driving ever since. I think she looks good with her $625 paint job. You can't beat that price, man. You just can't. If any of you are interested in the Hardbody, stay tuned. As I said before, when each one of these cars ends up going to insurance auto auctions, I will do a video, very short video, so keep your eyes open for the videos on the cars going to insurance auto auctions. I may do an individual video for each car, or I may just do one video saying, hey, today's the day I sent everything all at once. I don't know yet, but when you see that video title and you're interested, you better click on it because the auction for them is probably coming up in the very near future. So do me a favor, guys, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Links are down below. Subscribe to the channel if not currently subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon in the next one.